climb down the brackets. A lot of people are asking me to create a video on how to install using our H-post system, and in fact it is pretty simple. If you're looking to save time on labor and have a nice clean look, I suggest you watch this video and the photo montage that I put up for you. So it's an H-post system. There's no more routing. That's the thing of the past. The groove accepts the rails, the inside accepts a 2x2 steel, and we screw and plug and give it that nice finishing look. So again, there's no more routing. It's an H-post system, and I'm glad to show you guys how to install it. And it's very simple. It has a 30-year warranty also. Withstands minus 70-degree temperature, 110 km/h winds, virgin vinyl. The UV protection is throughout. So here what we do, we dig our holes 4 foot deep, bell bottom holes, but check your local building code to see how deep you should dig. And we've obviously had pre-dug all the holes. We have a cement truck waiting for us there. So what we do is we fill the hole with our concrete. And I usually like to go about 2 inches below the grass level. Nice string line. Grab the 2x2 steel posts, magnetic level. We drive it in, make sure everything is leveled and plumb. And then we usually move on to the next. Now between your steel, our rails are 96¼ inch. So you got to make sure you're about 96½ between steel. You can cut this just like anything on a miter saw, etc. So in about an hour and a half, we cemented 33 holes or posts. We put the topsoil on there, made sure everything was clean, etc. And then we knew it was raining that weekend, so what we did is we put up some bags there to cover the hole so water doesn't get in. You can use elastics, probably works better too. You can save the bags, etc. Now when installing these posts, just slide them in. The front posts always flat, especially in this case there's a gate, so we want support top to have some grooves to go in, and I'll show you how to start the fence when it's on a flat, how we get that going. The rest though, all the grooves will face each other, and then we'll grab what we have 1¼ screws, and we'll secure the post to the steel that we've just inserted on. And we usually put about 2 or 3 screws. Now to start off the corner, because it's a flat area, we use a U-channel. This is a double wall U-channel, the best out there. And the rail will just slide right in there and fit inside the panel. And in this case we're going to use 2¼ inch screws so that we can hit the U-channel, the wall of the post, and then hit the steel in behind so that it makes sure that it's nice and solid. Now our bottom rails all have an aluminum I-beam. Alright, so that's for extra support, so just slide that in there. So once your posts are all into place and they're all secured, all you got to do is put in the rail in one end and then put it in the other, make sure it fits snug. And we'll level it off in just a second. And what we do to secure the rail is on the outer layer of the post, we're going to drill a 5/8 hole, and then we're going to insert our screw, which is going to hit the inner layer of the post, the rail, the steel, and then the inner layer of the outer post. So it's pretty simple, just one little screw. We often put 2 at the bottom and then 1 on top, but in this montage we got the one here. And we'll grab the plug, and the beauty about this is that the customer wants it lowered or raised. It's not low enough to the ground. You can actually take out the screw and put it at the level that you need to. And the plug makes it a nice clean finish. And just to show you how much labor you can save here, this panel here was made to fit, so there's 17 boards going in there with the bottom rails. So the bottom rail is already in there, but challenge you to do it with your routed system. and see how long it'll take you to route the post, put in the boards, put in the top rail, etc. Our boards all lock. As you can see, they just stand up straight. They all lock within each other. I'll show you something a bit later on how strong and lockable these boards are. So far we're at just about 4 minutes. Bottom rail and all the boards are up. We just got to slide in the top rail. Put our holes and usually put them on the inside. We put in the screws. We put in the plugs, and look at that, about 6 minutes per panel. So one guy, 6 minutes, panel got done. Again, no routing, H-post system. One of the best out there in the market today. And as you can see, I was telling you, the boards, they all lock into place. So look, you can wiggle it around, you can hold it up. So helps big time on withstanding the wind. And just makes it a lot easier to work with. As you can tell, with the H-post, you can actually follow the land. Or you can do, in this case, for this customer, is we had a filler piece at the bottom for the gaps and keeps everything nice and square.